The Assassin's Creed series has always been one series for the past 6 years that has consistently been able to stamp their name into huge anticipation every year, and with upcoming Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, it's no different. This time around, Ubisoft takes on a direction that was pretty much experimented with in Assassin's Creed 3, naval sailing and combat, bringing the annual Assassin's Creed trademark gameplay as well as an involving pirate lifestyle. Having a world that's focused more on island and water and a much bigger map than ever before, Black Flag looks to bring home a pirate life as well as an innovative scenery. In this review, we will focus solely on current console generations. Let's see just how Assassin's Creed 4 stacks up.
I can't risk that.
And I don't want to lose that galleon. Let's think on.
Anyone who knows anything about Assassin's Creed should be well aware that this series is never afraid to tamper with history. The story of Black Flag is set in the historical early 1700s, just decades before the events of Assassin's Creed 3. Our main assassin stars British private turned pirate known as Edward Kenway. For those of you who have played Assassin's Creed 3, that name should ring a bell. In present day time, you play in first person as an employee of Abstergo Entertainment, creators of the Animus, giving him a way to dig into Desmond Miles' genetic memories even after the events that took place at the end of Assassin's Creed 3. Edward's story is pretty unique, not only because he's a pirate, but because the way he became an assassin as well. As we journey forward, Edward is haunted by countless dreams and flashbacks of earlier events of his life that led him to become a pirate. We are also reintroduced into a handful of historical figures such as the notorious Captain Blackbeard, Anne Bonny, and Calico Jack, all who are fictionally linked to Edward's journey as you sail into the Caribbean seas. There are various points in the story that feel a bit dragged on and unnecessary, but overall it was a very great journey and a fun take on the gritty golden era of pirates, with over 21 hours in main story and up to a massive 80 hours in completing the entire game. When Assassin's Creed 3 released last year, the game, although good, came with numerous amount of bugs and frame rate issues. Assassin's Creed 4 has various improvements, but also suffers from a lot of the same. Graphically, Assassin's Creed 4 is not that much better than Assassin's Creed 3. Although as far as scenery, Assassin's Creed 4 looks beautiful, especially around the Caribbean seas. Sailing in the ocean is great and the huge map makes for great exploration. There are a noticeable amount of frame rate issues and technical glitches that for some may hamper your enjoyment of the game. As for me, I still managed to enjoy the game, but seriously wish the Ubisoft had worked to fix those issues. Audio is brilliant, sound of fights are consistently accurate, and roars of the ocean waves play off very good, especially if you're playing with surround sound. Voice acting is also done well and believable to the character's appearance. The gameplay in Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag is, well, Assassin's Creed. Exploration, free running, fighting, sneaking, and stealth are all something you should be familiar with if you've ever played an Assassin's Creed game before. The big change in what Ubisoft looks to grab your attention with is the naval sailing and combat. In Assassin's Creed 3, sailing felt nice but somewhat out of place. In Assassin's Creed 4, sailing feels like it's meant to be in this game. I had a blast going at it with other ships. This is where Assassin's Creed 4's separation truly takes place, as you build on top of a stolen ship named Jackdaw, and you have to collect items and materials for the ship's upkeep and strength in battle. You can rescue people who are stranded at sea and recruit them as crew members. Crew members die a lot, so you have to stay on top of recruiting, which can take place in the city as well as the ocean. Raiding other ships after winning naval battles is also fun as well. Now, although Assassin's Creed 4 keeps a lot of its trademark land mechanics, it does grant us improvements, such as in combat you can now free aim while shooting and dual wield guns that can play a huge role when chaining combos together. I also love the fact that you can change outfits throughout the game, and they also allow you to revisit Ezio and Altair's cloaks, which is very nice for people who love Assassin's Creed 1 and a huge amount of people who loved Assassin's Creed 2. As far as land, these changes are nice, but it's more than obvious that the main focus of change is on the naval sequences of the game.
Concerns is something called the observatory. It's been mentioned a few times in the footage.
Assassin's Creed 4 gives you a lot of things. It gives you a great story with an interesting main protagonist, a somewhat improved ground system, a huge map, and a much better naval approach. But the thing that this game seriously needed to improve the most was not quite addressed in this game, and that's its technical errors. The good thing about this though is that we know that Assassin's Creed 4 for the Xbox 360 and PS3 are not the definitive versions. PC, PS4, and Xbox One are. The thing is, when you make games this massive and try to implement more than what the current generation's outdated hardware can handle, you'll get a lot of technical errors. With that being said, if you plan on getting a PS4 or an Xbox One day one, or waiting on a PC release, I suggest waiting on those versions. I give Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag for the Xbox 360 and PS3 an 8.5 out of 10. A great game, but its fullest potential awaits on the next generation. This has been an iDCL review, and I'm out. Peace. Like this video? Subscribe to my channel for more gameplay and video game reviews to come.